Okay, listen up, NVIDIA GeForce fans. If you ever see ever see Batman do what we do, run, you don't want to spend time in Arkham. Trust me. You're like, huh? What? Say what's up to the DC Universe fans. Listen to this. For you NVIDIA GeForce fans, listen to this. NVIDIA adds Batman Arkham series, Civilization 7, and more to GeForce Now. It says here, NVIDIA GeForce Now cloud gaming service is being expanded this week with another group of supported games. One of the biggest highlights is the arrival of the Batman Arkham trilogy as a part of the program's 5th anniversary celebration. It says Batman Arrival signals the introduction of Warner Brothers games into NVIDIA cloud service, with more games probably on the way in the weeks to come and months. Arkham Asylum Game of the Year Edition, Batman Arkham City Game of the Year Edition, and Batman Arkham Knight Premium Edition are what's being added to the supported list. Then it says other highlights of this week's edition include Sid Meier's Civilization and Tomb Raider. Says 4 through I think that's 6 remastered. Here are the complete list. It says here Sid Meier's Civilization release on Steam, Epic, and Steam, Epic Game Store February 11th. Legacy, Steel, and Sorcery, new release on Steam February 12th. F1 Manager 24, new release on Epic Game Store February 13th. Tomb Raider, 4 through 6 remastered, new release on Steam February 14th. Batman Arkham Game of the Year Edition, Steam and Epic Game Store. Batman Arkham City Game of the Year Edition, Steam and Epic Game Store. Batman Arkham Knight, Steam and Epic Game Store. It says later in February, NVIDIA plans to bring titles like Obsidian's new fantasy RPG Avowed into GeForce Now as well, with it being available for owners on Steam as well as Game Pass subscribers. And it says, keep in mind that unlike our subscription service like Game Pass, a copy of the game must be owned by the GeForce Now member or at least have a license via PC Game Pass to start playing. For those who just don't rely on cloud gaming but own a graphics card from the Green Team, NVIDIA also released new graphics driver today aimed at providing support for Avowed and another DLSS 4 title. All right, let's look into this. Let's see what they're talking about here. What else they got here? Do a clean sweep here. All in one sweep. Yeah. And then it says NVIDIA releases driver 572.42 with Avowed and DLSS 4 support for Indiana Jones. It says NVIDIA has released a new game-ready WHQL driver under 572.42. It adds support for Avowed and DLSS 4 support for Indiana Jones. Great Circle on system with RTX 50 series graphics card. Besides that, the driver adds optimization for Sid Meier Civilization 7. This new game-ready driver provides the best gaming experience for the latest new games supporting DLSS 4 technology, including Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Further supports for new titles leveraging DLSS technology, including Avowed and Wuthering Waves. In addition, this driver supports the launch of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. And then it says here is the list of fixed bugs, which also includes changes from the recent hotfix. And then it says fixing gaming bugs. Valorant game may crash when starting game. Final Fantasy says 16 PC may freeze when exiting games. Delta Force, some PC configuration may experience performance regression when resizable bar is enabled. And then it says fixed general bugs. 3D Mark DXR features tests usual low scores for Blackwell GPUs. This is resolve a compatibility issue by version mismatch between current and updated dynamic link library. And that's 508 508.19.21 and 506.23.29. Yeah. And then it says change the state of display GPU activity icon in notification area does not take effect until PC is rebooted. And then VRAY 6 unexpected low performance on CUDA VPath test for Blackwell GPU, and that's 491.57.63. And then it says you can also download the latest you can download NVIDIA latest driver from the official website or the GeForce Experience NVIDIA app. It supports 64-bit Windows 10 and Windows 11 with the following graphics card, and that's Ada Lovelace GeForce RTX 40 series, Empery GeForce 30 series, Turing GeForce RTX 20 series. Pascal and Maxwell are blank. That means it probably supports it. But then for the GTX series, it's the 16 series, 10 series, 900 series, 700 series, and Titan X series. And then for the Titan series, the RTX V, XP, and X. And then the Pascal in the middle. So yeah, that should hold you guys for now. Now let's see what video cards got on this. Since we're talking about, see if they got any extra information on this. You know, see if they can add some more info on this. Okay, so they have 572.42, but for NVIDIA they have they got oh yeah, same thing. Okay, now but video cards. Let's see what they're saying here. Yeah, let's see what they're saying here. Okay. Everybody got some more extra information because they got Valorant. Game may crash when starting game. And Final Fantasy PC may freeze when exiting. And that's 508.35.32 and 495.15.83. And Delta Force, some PC configuration may experience regression from resizable bar is enabled. 508.37.58, and then 3D Mark DXR feature test. Usually low scores for Blackwell GPUs. 506.23.29. Resolve a compatibility issue caused by version mismatch between current and updated dynamic link libraries. And then known issue, change state of the display GPU activity icon in notification area does not take effect until PC is rebooted, and that's 499.56.58. And then VRAY 6 unexpected low performance on CUDA VPath for Blackwell GPUs, 491.57.63. And then let's see, you got the HD audio driver, that's 1.4.3.2. NVIDIA Physics X system software 9.23.1019. And then CUDA is 12.8, and then DCH NVIDIA control panel is 8.1.967.0. Yeah. And let's see if I can get the lights here. It says here, okay, for the driver compatibility is the RTX 50 series. That's the 5090 and 80. And then for the GeForce RTX 40 series, and NVIDIA Titan series, these are all desktops. GeForce RTX 30 series, GeForce RTX 20 series, GeForce 16 series, GeForce 10 series, GeForce 900 series, and GeForce 700, and that's for desktop. Now for the mobile, they have GeForce RTX 40 series, GeForce RTX 30 series, GeForce RTX 20 series, GeForce MX, GeForce GTX 16, GeForce 10 series, GeForce 900 M series, and GeForce 800 M series. So that should hold you. And then we got 11 comments. Let's see if we got any comments over on okay, Neo Win didn't have any comments. And if I go back, let's see here, do we got any comments on the Batman situation? Whoops, gotta keep keep you guys in the loop though, that's for sure. Okay, 0. So now back to video card. We got 13 comments. Tamidul said this: "Hi guys, facing SMTH weird, like my NVIDIA app not showing reinstall option advertising NVIDIA 40 series GPU in 572.42 release driver showing date of release as 24 January 2024. Look like I have attached the file," and then he shows the picture, and Zal said this: "January 2024, that's a long time ago. I recommend doing a clean uninstall using display driver uninstaller and then reinstalling it from a fresh download." And then Nopa said this: "Needs more DLSS support for KCD2. And then Fury said this: "What do you mean? It works fine here as it is. It has DLSS upscale?" Question mark. And then who's this? 87 said this: "Revert to 561.09. I will update when they fix the high CPU caused by system on Windows 11 24H2. And then I think Zal said this: "Does anyone know when this related Indiana Jones patch will release? All I heard is that they were planning the patch for February, and I really hope to try it out because the DLSS improvement might make a higher tier of ray tracing playable on my 4070. And then Fury said this: "Just use DLSS swapper, put the new DLL in, then use NVIDIA Inspector to set global profile to use latest profile always." And then Soup said this: "You should be able to use the new DLSS override feature to enable the new models without waiting for the official update." And then Zal comes back and he's like, "Okay, I tried, but the problem is that I'm using Game Pass version, and even after restarting both app and the game, it says it can't detect my settings, so I don't know if it has overridden it properly." And then who's this? Arctic. He says this: "It seems this driver still have black screens, shutters and freezes issues on 5090 GPUs." Then he has a link. I'll put the link in the description box. And then Morrigan said this: "The fact that NVIDIA gets away with creating a 3000 expensive fire hazard that is also buggy and cause issues for customers is insane. At this price, for a GPU, customers should be able to expect a worry-free, perfect product that simply works." And then Tap said this: "Well, it's not like it will stay that way all the time. That is not the final product, and both the hardware and software updates and tweaks will fix many of the issues once it will be available to a larger mass in the next 12 months. Most of the issues have been solved. It's not like thousands of 4090s, for example, are up in flames and people's houses are on fire. Yes, there are real issues and it is not looking good, but a lot of the problems are also exaggerated, and some of them are unrelated or even user errors. It makes a headline when something burns, but it doesn't if things are working smoothly." That's a good point. Sometimes people do try to make an exaggeration. And then he says, never personally had any problems with the 4090 in its adapter and a 12V cable connection in the last 2 years. And the 2 other people I know who own the 4090 never had issues either. It's a very small sample, not worth extrapolating from, but equally so are these burned cables either. You do have to remember the YouTubers make money by getting views. Everyone is selling something always." And then who's this? Play Mode On said this: it's a monopoly, and the USA antitrust laws are not working. Yeah, he brings up a good point though. Like the 40-90 or 50-90 situations. It may be a small number, but sometimes people can exaggerate things, which they usually do, But problems and communication, like I've always said, solves problems, within the game industry. You got to communicate, So, this is why I read the comments too, because sometimes, there's an answer there. The readers, they might have a solution to the problem that you're facing, So it's good to go through the comments sometimes just to see what kind of answers you can find. And by the looks of it, based off the 13 comments, people got their experiences to share, and some insight on this situation. So yeah, but NVIDIA is listening though. They're listening. They read the comments too. And they see what the issues are, and they try to address them accordingly. So there will be more updates coming in the days, weeks, and months to come. So I'll keep you guys in the loop. But anyway, you GeForce fans, remember, you don't want to spend time in Arkham. Trust me. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars, Dark Side. Go. Peace.